Hello, welcome to Nebula Vaping. I'm Francisco.
And I'm Mike.
And we're going to start bringing you a series of videos about new products that we just got in. So we just went to Vape Summit in Las Vegas, and we saw a lot of really cool and interesting stuff. What we believe is going to be the next 6 or 8 months of vaping hardware that everybody's going to eventually get. We cherry-picked some of the coolest things we saw and fought really hard to get all of that stuff in stock in large quantities. One of the first things that we got, which we actually have most of the American supply of these, is an atomizer called the Bambino. Now, this isn't exactly something new. The Bambino is designed by a modder, I guess, called JayBo. He's done a couple of things.
He did the Tobe originally.
Yeah.
The Tobe V2 and the 2.5, and then this is his newest Addy, the Bambino. Much shorter, competing with the Derringer and a few of the other new small micro drippers.
Yeah, and I personally really like this trend. I think for a dripper, it's really cool to see them become this size, because that's really where you can get, you'll never be able to get a tank atomizer that's this size. So drippers, I think these guys making these drippers are starting to realize that to fully take advantage of dripper technology, you go small. And this is, the first piece that we've got in of that class. So it's designed by JayBo, but it's actually manufactured in China by a company called WiseMech. Usually with Chinese manufacturing, you worry about tolerances, crappy 510 threads, stuff like that. But these are manufactured to very, very high tolerances where it's indistinguishable from an American-made product, or at least that's what they're claiming.
This one is two JayBo specs.
Yeah, exactly. So it's two JayBo's specs that he lays out, and he basically approves this product. And you can see, we'll pull this out of the case. It says on the back, manufactured by WiseMech, licensed by JayBo. It might be a little hard to get that on camera. We'll have some detailed high-res pictures of this up on our website. So you can see they're using really high-quality stainless steel, really high-quality connectors on everything. And on the top it says WiseMech and JayBo. And then let's see what else is in the box. So it's a pretty nice, just slim case that you get with it. I believe there's some stuff. Yep. So it comes with the atomizer. It also comes with 3 spare screws for the posts, or the contacts for the coils. This is nice. The screws are all flathead, which makes it really easy to work on if you don't have, a Phillips or whatever. A flathead is easier usually to work with. So we'll put that back in there. We'll take this apart and show you what it looks like. So the Bambino is 3 pieces. There is the top cap, which has an integrated drip tip, but this hole here will also accommodate any 510 drip tip that you want to throw on there, so you can get yourself a little bit further away from the coils if you have a hot build. And then you have the ring that is, most of the side of the dripper, and the base, which has double O-rings, and it has 1 center post with 2 holes, and then the grounds are here on the outside.
And brass positive contact.
Oh yeah, brass positive contact, and just really nice machining throughout. Like I've seen regular Bambinos, I've held them, and I honestly couldn't tell the difference between the two. It's that good, and it's nice because you know that JayBo is getting his credit for having designed the mod, and he's making a little bit on them, which is, we'd like to see that. But the price is not what Bambinos used to sell for. A Bambino,
no, instead of being 75, 80 bucks, you can get it for around $38 now.
Yeah, 35 to 40 bucks depending on where you get it. We have ours on sale for the next 2 weeks, so check the link below the video and you can go see what the price is right now. So we went ahead, and this is my personal Bambino by WiseMech, and we did a really simple build on it. Dual coil, 26 gauge, 5 wrap, very, very simple. It's got a really, really deep juice well, which is nice because it'll hold a lot of juice. And there's actually a lot of space in there to do a good build. So I'll show you, this is what it looks like empty, this is what it looks like with a normal style build in it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my top cap back on here and show you how well this hits. We're using this right now on a Hydra, which is a Greek mod that we have here in shop. We've got a couple of these. These are some of the most beautiful pieces we've seen in a very long time. Gold plated buttons, quarter turn lock switch. One of the nicest switches I think I've seen.
It's probably one of the nicest ones on the market right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a couple drags off of this. Let's make sure that there's juice. There is. We've got Spoonfuls by LoCo in this, which if you haven't tried it, you have to. Most people have at least seen the bottle. It's the Tiffany blue bottle that everyone talks about. Spoonfuls is a cinnamon toast crunch with strawberry milk. So let's... It hits like a champ. I don't know what it is about this dripper. Maybe the fact that the chamber is so small. You don't usually get flavor like this out of a dripper. It's hard to get. But again, with these really small class of drippers, you're starting to get drippers that are really, really good flavor producers.
I've noticed after using it for a little bit, it is comparable to the Derringer, yet better airflow, which was a big thing for a lot of people dripping right now.
Yeah.
Is a little bit more airflow, which it has. A nicer built-in drip tip than most of the Addies that are coming with those. Like you said, you can use a 510 drip tip on it. Completely unnecessary.
Looks a little
It will
goofy.
get a little warm
Yeah.
if you don't.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can cool it down with a 6-7 wrap or something like that. But it outperforms most of the micro drippers out there right now.
Yeah. Just something about it. It's really nice, and I think it's helped by the fact that it's so simple. The airflow feels nice. If you've used a bunch of drippers in the past, the airflow always feels different on each dripper, and it's just something about the way that the holes are or where the coils end up being put just by the design of it really messes with the airflow. And in some cases it's good, in some cases it's bad. This one, I don't know if it was by accident or on purpose. I'm hoping it's on purpose, but the airflow on this is just phenomenal.
One other minor difference that other drippers don't have is a slightly conical top cap.
Yeah.
I think that's actually helping with the flow
Yeah.
a little bit.
And maybe the flavor production.
And the
as
flavor,
well.
because the profiles come across perfect.
Yeah. Usually when you
don't get that. Everything else is a flat top right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's standard.
Yeah, it's hard to find a dripper with this kind of reduction style top cap to it. The O-rings all look like they're really good quality. That's a problem I've personally had with other people's drippers is you'll end up putting the cap on and pinching an O-ring. And I can't tell you how many times that's just ruined it for me. And sure it came with a replacement or two, but I ended up putting it in a drawer because I don't ever want to use it again. I've been using this one for a while, have not had that problem. The O-rings seem to be made of a really good material and they're tight. So you're not going to end up having the O-ring get caught on stuff and other really annoying things like that. So I would have to say for the price, and even if it was still $70 or $80 or whatever they used to go for, it's one of the nicest drippers I've used personally. I would probably still buy one even if they were 70 something bucks, but the fact that JayBo had the forethought to team up with this company to manufacture them at a lower price point shows what I think is going to be the future of the industry.
It is. I mean, we've seen a lot of companies talk about it. He's the first to move on it, finally, and with a really nice product, which is nice. Everybody's a little worried the first ones are going to be gigantic tube mods that everybody already has anyways.
Yeah.
This is something that has beat its own clone to the market.
Yeah.
Which is really, really nice. It's changed the way that you can buy drippers without spending 70, 80, 100 bucks.
Yeah.
You can come in and buy a starter kit for sub $100 with a nice dripper now.
Yeah.
Without something that's an inch and a half tall.
So one of the other videos we're going to do is this mod that I'm using right now. It's called the Skyline. It's actually also made by Wismec. So I'm not sure if this was a licensing deal as well. I hadn't heard of this mod before we got them from them, but it's made with the same beautiful tolerances, just a really, really good piece. So I'm going to show you what this looks like hybrid on the Skyline, which is a kit that we have in our shop. And again, for the pricing, just come in or look on our website to see what these are going to be. I can tell you that they're under $80 for both pieces, both the mod and the dripper, and it looks cool.
So that's hybrid adapted straight onto the mod right now, so it's direct battery connection, so you're going to get a super hard hit.
Yep.
But it also comes with a regular 510 top cap. correct?
Yeah, when we do the video on the Skyline, you'll see it comes with a regular, and it's actually not even a regular, it comes with a regular 510 top cap, but it's finned. So a lot of the mods you saw coming out, 4, 5, 6 months ago had fins in them. And I don't think that, I like it on the mod itself as opposed to the dripper because it's universal like that. So you can put any dripper on there and it'll always have that nice heat reduction.
And you don't have to worry about all your addies having to have an extended positive post, so it's safe if you have something with a slightly recessed post. You can put the standard 510 top cap on it and run it perfectly.
Magnetic button, again, really, you can tell that through simplicity, they made a beautiful piece. It's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 parts for the whole thing, not including the top cap. And I mean, that's a year ago, this setup right here, or something like this, I could have seen myself paying $300 or $400 for it because it's beautiful and it's very, very small. I mean, look at the size compared to a regular 18659. Yeah, it's clean.
That's the biggest part, is everybody's looking for something clean right now. And it is definitely that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Check out our YouTube page for the rest of the videos on the other products that we just got in, basically the newest and the latest and the greatest. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.